Today I'm going to be playing as the ultimate personal union master of Europa Universalis 5, the Kingdom of Hungary. The situation is the following: it's the year 1400 and we've already gotten a senior partnership over Naples and Croatia. Croatia we've already integrated. The heir to Hungary and Naples is also currently the ruler of Provence, which means once our current ruler dies, we'll also get Provence as a junior partner. But get this, that same heir is currently married to the Queen of Poland and Galicia, which means their child will inherit the Kingdom of Hungary, the Kingdom of Naples, Provence, Poland, and Galicia. Oh, and also we have Moldavia, Wallachia, and a bunch of minor nations in the Balkans as our vassals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into episode 2 of the ultimate personal union master grand campaign as Hungary, and get some more personal unions and do some more conquering. Alright, here we are back as the Kingdom of Hungary, ladies and gentlemen, in what is a more roleplay focused grand campaign, which I've been enjoying quite a lot. Like I just explained in the intro, man, let me go over it again in case you guys need to visualize it. Currently we have Queen Maria Anjou right here. Her heir, you know, he's right here. He's in Provence. He's married to Queen Mel right here of Poland and Galicia, and their kid, Crown Prince Roberto Angio, is about to get all of these countries right here. But yeah, this is our this is the Hungarian Union, man, almost max integration level. So whenever someone new comes into the union, we'll just call a parliament and get them up to speed. We got these boys down here as our subjects, and while we're doing all of these marriages and intrigue and making the bebes, don't worry, we're not just gonna sit around idly. We're gonna push into the Balkans and continue our expansion campaign right there. But aside from that, man, looking really good. 15th greatest power in the world. Income is awesome. We're about to get a massive standing army right here. No one's really too mad about all the conquering we're doing because, listen, we don't wage war that much. We like marrying, and you know, we'll snoop around. We'll look around for anyone else that we can link up with and get into our fold, into the Union of Hungary without any wars. But yeah, man, aside from that, we don't currently have any truces. Countries that we could get into it with are obviously Bulgaria and Serbia right here, which we obviously do want to do. And then we got some, let's see, I do want to own the entirety of Carniola, who is here, Ferrara, so we can fight Ferrara to get a couple of locations from them. And then I actually do want to get into it with Austria, man, because I do want to own the entirety of the Balkan region. So yeah, let's see who we can fight first. Serbia here, they are allied to Bulgaria. Bulgaria, more allies, so yeah, it's definitely more beneficial to fight Serbia and just eat them up, man. Obviously we're not allied with Naples, and I haven't passed a mutual offense, so they won't automatically join our wars. I might want to do it though, just so we can give some stuff to Albania here, or maybe they'll do it on their own, who knows. But look, Naples is also fighting wars, man. Naples is also fighting wars, the current Naples-Rome war. I do want Naples to expand. We do also have quite a lot of cultures capacity. The good thing is a lot of these starting cultures like Hungarian, Slovak, these other ones over here, we don't have to accept because we already started off with those as cores. However, I do want to accept Serbian most likely, so we can get these cored up, unless, you know, we're converting them and stuff like that. And then stuff down here, probably will want to accept Bulgarian, Wallachian, Greek. We'll see. We got a lot of capacity though, so it's not a problem. But yeah, right now, since everything is locked down with marriages, man, it's gonna be a while before we can do a more personal union stuff, because this guy, will be able to marry him in like 7 years, but really we don't even control him because he is in Poland. So our current ruler, she's 55, so it's not gonna be too long before Luigi here takes the throne and we get Provence into the fold. I really would want to go for someone big though next. Probably not HRE guys because they're too aggro, but man, if we can get someone like, I don't know, Kiev or Volhynia or Castile, Portugal, Aragon, France, that would be awesome. But yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for the next parliament so we can fight Serbia. Naples actually isn't doing too hot in this war, but it's alright. There we go. The parliament is already here, man. Let's go ahead and fund farming estates. Well, grant them a new monastery, fabricate CBs, Serbia. There we go, just like that. I'll pop out more subjects down here, which are actually going to be Bulgarian primary culture, which is good, because once we chop down Bulgaria, I will want to accept Bulgarian as well. So no need to waste any more time, man. There's parliament-approved claims. We'll just peace out Bulgaria, make them end some alliances, and then we'll go in. By the way, guys, is there a mod for the following, man? So when we sort locations right here, for example, if I want to upgrade stuff to like towns or cities or stuff like that, is there a mod that takes me to that location once I click on it, man? For example, Sarvas right here, right? The way you do it is you get out of here, then you hit F, and then you know, look for it, which is honestly quite lame if you ask me. Is there a mod that just takes you to it? Okay, Bulgaria peaced out. So I originally released Illyria hoping they would be an Albanian subject, but they're actually not. They're actually Serbian. So if we pop someone out down here, they will be... I have no idea what they'll be. What the hell? Honestly, I'm not going to take this. I'm going to hope someone else takes it. Let's peace out Serbia. Take this, that. Frick it. Oh, see, I created another guy here, and they're Albanian too. Sorry, Bulgarian, which means they won't have this cord up. Ah, frick it. It doesn't matter that much, man. It doesn't matter that much. Let's just grant them this, and to these guys, I'll just grant that. There we go. Okay, well, Serbia has been wiped out. Northern Epirus is a loyal... is a secessionist of the Duchy of Izmit, which is... what? No, they're secessionists who want to join Izmit. Secessionists from who? Well, that's a strange one. Okay, well, either way, we'll, you know, disregard the Greek stuff for a little bit because Bulgaria is next. Why am I, as Hungary, the leader of one of the greatest unions in the world and one of the most powerful countries in the world, able to rival Albania? Because they're a kingdom. Well, let's not. Man, we're roaded up pretty nicely, man. I forgot I did so many roads. Control is actually really good over here. Next, southern Dalmatia, which was located right here, so our coastline increases. Let's take a look at location ranks. Actually, quite a few towns over here. I built up a lot of them. Okay, we're definitely gonna want to get a navy going here. Why are you guys this loyal? Shut the frick up, bro. Shut the frick up. Who else? These guys? Croatian isn't that expensive. I'm actually gonna accept it, right? We're actually allied with Poland too, you know, so everything is more secure. There we go. Okay, Roberto, still alive. Luigi, still alive. And unfortunately, Maria, still alive. Come on, you old hag. You're not even that good. You know why we put you into power. The only reason you're ruling right here is because I changed my law to absolute cognatic primogeniture, just so we could, you know, have you instead of a dude, just so you could marry this guy, just so we can get Provence in. You're not even that good. But thank you for everything you've done. Now, if I want to fight Ferrara, I actually have to fight Austria and all of their minions, and then everyone here, so this would be a pretty huge war. I guess we're not going to do it now. I think Austria is the Holy Roman Emperor. Why do I not have the HRE pinned? Nope, that's different. There we go. Let's get the HRE in there. Yeah, Austria is the leader. The cool thing is because I changed it to this law, man, we can have women rulers, right? And if we have women rulers and heirs, we can marry them off to, you know, countries where, you know, the king doesn't have a wife. So that means, for example, I can marry France. The king is right there. The queen will be right here, but their kid will be in both locations. So I think, man, the meta is changing it where you can have, you know, women rulers. I think this is the best law. Just oldest child, man. Oldest child. Of course, you could do preferred favored son, but yeah, that's only son. I wish you had a favored child. Now that would be OP. You just pick the ruler, man. Change him anytime you want, or the heir, sorry. Interestingly, super weak Ottomans this campaign, man. They absolutely suck. I don't even know where these guys came from. They're Greek Orthodox too. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, actually, maybe if I'm remembering right, Biz did conquer this, but these guys popped out of Biz. Okay, so while it's just me and Naples in the Union, I do want to max this out. Rapid unification. There we go. Let's start it. I have obviously more votes than Naples, so we'll pass it. either way, and then everyone in the Union will get up to the level of rapid unification, which enables me to annex them the quickest. Even though with the guys I'm going to be playing in my Union, I actually don't want to do that. What I actually probably want to do it with them is eventually pass mutual offense, but stop them from declaring their own wars. But for example, Poland doing this is awesome. And there we go, rapid unification of crowns has passed, and we are at the max integration level. Everything that I've wanted to pass, I have passed. What's Naples looking like? I mean, you know, in the future, we could do their wars for them. I don't know. Do I pass mutual offense? And then, because what I can do is this, too. If we go to Naples here, man, we can make them, we can rein in junior diplomacy. So they can't declare their own wars. But I will be able to drag them into my wars. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pass mutual offense. Frick it. I'll just do the wars for them, man. I'll just do the wars for them. Now, I do want to get assured offense, so they join everything. Yeah, I got more votes. It'll pass anyway. Okay, so while we're passing assured offense, what I'm gonna do to Naples here, and this is really where, you know, the PU game takes it to the max, we're gonna rein in junior diplomacy. They hate me a little bit for that, but that's okay. Okay, now they can't do their own wars, and as soon as this passes, they'll be in all of my wars. Frickin', I'll fight Ferrara for you to join up your land, Naples. Don't you worry, I just want you to annex Albania, that's all I want. There we go, we've passed assured offense. Excellent. So let's do a little tester. Yep, Naples and Achaia and Albania and Perugia. Oh, that's their vassal too. Nice. Damn, Naples is pretty strong. They'll all be joining my wars, which is excellent. Yeah. Truce with Bulgaria is up. Parliament is here. No one's really mad that much. I think we start chopping these guys down. I wonder, do I take stuff for myself or do vassals? I already got quite a lot of vassals, man. And we should be able to project pretty nice control over here. Now, it won't be our core, because we'll have to accept Bulgarian, and we can't do it just yet because it will be too expensive, and I don't even have it. So, I do have Bulgarian subjects. I can ask them later to, improve cultural opinion. Really? Their capital is here? Come on, bro. So yeah, we'll get Bulgarian accepted later. I'll be taking lots of stuff, and we'll be able to project control nicely via the Danube right here. So, let's get a CB on Bulgaria. Alright, during this time, I'm also... Well, actually, after that war, I'm going to do it. So, let's declare on Bulgaria. There it is. We'll give some stuff to actually one of these guys who already has bits of that province. And then I'm going to take like 3 or 4 provinces for myself. I can do it now, I think. I can transfer occupation of Northern Epirus to like this Albania, which is actually Albanian. And then, taking a look at the cultures right here. Well, damn, it's all mostly Greek anyway. It doesn't matter. The Hussite Wars. I hope I don't have to fight them, frick me. So, we'll not rush into action from that one. We don't fight them, right? Please don't tell me I don't fight them. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm not interested in that, man. I'm not interested. Yeah, and look who's on this side, dude. It's Poland, Bohemia, and Austria. Yeah, you're not beating the Crusaders, man. Sorry. Sorry, I mean the Crusaders aren't beating them. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm taking like 5 provinces here. I'm giving this to this guy, and then I'm gonna create another guy in these 2, and another guy in these 2. At this point, we can make them like 2 provinces big, since this is all Bulgarian, or is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, we're chilling. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get some a little bit of money as well. There we go, just like that, and we're done. Some countries mad, like Bulgaria and Biz and these Greek and Turkish guys, but not a problem at all. Okay, let's disband levies, build up an actual professional army, and let me create the subjects. You know, I've actually decided to carefully manage my armies this campaign and build actual formations instead of just auto-balancing all the time. Oh, I've decided I care if I lose people or not. That's right. See, the reason I don't do something like this, you know, is because it took me 15 minutes to set it up. So, I can't be bothered. I don't have that much time. These videos actually take a really long time to record, boys. But yeah, yeah, we're alright. This is like a good formation. Maybe. Yeah, we definitely need a template, man. For building and a formation template, too. They will add building templates in 1.1, which is awesome. I don't know about formation templates, though. Either way, next parliament has come around. Guys are pretty angry, so I'm gonna chill on this one. Then we're gonna continue hitting Bulgaria and the Greek guys down here. Hey, there it is. She just died, and I was just about to say, damn, she's old. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Something we were waiting for. So she died, Queen Maria. And now we got Luigi II in charge. And look at this. We got Provence in the Hungarian Union. All we gotta do is call parliament now to catch them up, you know, to me and Naples. But we also got a marriage union, which of course means their kid, which is this guy, gets all of this, which is dope. Okay, perfect. So, I mean, yeah, let's do that. Okay, actually, the first thing I want to do with Provence right here is reign in junior diplomacy. That's gonna make them hate me a little bit, but not a problem. And now we can call parliament right here. There we go. And we just need to bribe these guys so it passes. It's actually quite expensive to do these things legitimacy-wise, but lessen levy obligations. None of these matter. It's increase. It's all the same, isn't it? And there we go. The parliament has 100% backing. As soon as it passes, Provence will be integration level 7. And they'll have all of the policies that we've passed between myself and Naples and Croatia earlier. The thing is, obviously, you might think, why are you doing this with Provence? They're tiny and irrelevant, but it's from a roleplay perspective, you know, because the Anjous are kind of from Provence. Well, not this Provence, but, you know, I guess right here. Where is Anjou? Is it this one? No, it's not that one, is it? Yeah, it is that one. Yeah, there it is. So the Anjous are obviously from here. Now, Provence doesn't have cores there or anything, but, you know, we are kind of French, let's be real. Even though the seat of power of the Grand Anjou dynasty is now in Budapest. All right, let's annex a couple of these guys now, because I got 12 fiefdoms and vassals. There we go. It's passed. Ooh, wait, something else we want to do is... oh, they already got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, they got the same law. I thought we would have to do it with them as well, but because I had to make Naples and Croatia earlier change to this from the regular one, but Provence already has it, which is good. Okay, there we go. Everyone's at the same level. Now Provence will do my bidding too. Meanwhile, up north, good job Poland on expanding into the Teutons. Hell yeah. I definitely want to give Prussia to Poland later. Wait, how did these guys get the Rurikovich guys? Through marriage, I guess, yeah. Bohemian Union, they got a union going as well. Interesting. With fair. All right, annex these guys right here. Now I'm annexing these two guys. Probably the most important man in Europe right now. And listen, these guys aren't that young either. You know, Luigi II's 51 right here. Wait, who's after him? Carlo. Okay, yeah, we're good. Excellent, excellent. And she's 50. Cool. Is he married though? Hold up. Yeah, he's married to, yeah, just some random lady. Okay, but yeah, that's the thing, man, because he wasn't in our country. We couldn't really handle things for him, but I guess we can for him. Yeah. All right, truce with Bulgaria is about to expire in now. Coalition. Okay, well, it's only them. If I want to fight them, it's Bohemia and Izmit. Not a problem. Bulgaria can definitely be full annexed here. Yeah, do one guy down here and then two more guys over here. Perfect. Let's get a CB. All right, annexed up the guys down here. Mostly got cores. Well, I actually got cores on everything, yeah. Let's declare in Bulgaria here. We'll do that. And Provence and Naples come in. Pretty soon Poland and Galicia. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. Not even raising levies anymore. Just going to send these guys straight in. Yeah, man, this Izmit is actually really powerful here. They've kind of become a more powerful version of Biz. Because they got these two subjects right here, both of which are pretty loyal. If I full annex Izmit, I'll get them. But I'm not really interested in full annexing Izmit. I just want their stuff here. The stuff that's in the Balkans. I'm not going into Anatolia. Maybe we can give this away to someone here. Now, for a Hungary that wants to own all of Carpathia and the Balkans, what do you guys think is the best capital? Because, you know, we got a lot of rivers right here. Buda is actually like a really, really good capital since it's on the Danube as well. But, you know, it's so north for a lot of these things. But then again, we also don't really want a coastal capital, I don't think, just because so much of our stuff is going to be inward. Could it be something like Belgrade, honestly? Because Belgrade is also on the Danube, so you can go down here, you can go up there, other rivers. Then we got this river down here. I don't know if it works like that for other rivers, but... And it is quite a lot more central than Buda. Really, you'd want something right here, I guess? Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in Buda, though, for, you know, roleplay reasons, I guess. I did upgrade, or it is currently upgrading. Yeah, so now officially we got Budapest, or Fehérvár Budapest. Okay, war is done. We're back home. Let's go centralize bureaucracy there. And Bulgaria, I'm gonna full annex. Yeah, I'm gonna full annex Bulgaria. I can't full annex Bulgaria? Really? What the hell? Maybe if I sit in the war longer, but no, it's 100%. Okay, let's not take that, I guess, then. Sure. We'll keep the Patriarchate. This is a Wallachian up here, actually. So we want to create a different type of subject up there. Create subject, custom, up there. Is it Wallachian? Yes, it is. Okay. How is Bulgaria still dominant Bulgarian culture, bro? I guess because they're a kingdom rank. Alright, I'm gonna annex Illyria here, even though, you know, they didn't pop out as Albanian, which is unfortunate. They don't got all cores, but frick it, I'll still annex them. Bulgaria always creates markets, bro. So now they're doing a market here. Oh, I don't need one right there, bro. This is like, the division is pretty good. Whatever. It's gonna cost me to remove it, is the thing. Yeah, nice market, bro. That's definitely gonna help with your food. Once we get Poland and Galicia in, that's when I'm gonna go in on Austria and friends to take pretty much Slovenia. Alright, so the Polish-Hungarian marriage union has dissolved because the queen died. So there we go, Roberto is king of Poland. And as soon as he dies, Roberto will be king of Hungary as well. Now, could Poland take over as the senior partner? That could be the question. We're both kingdom rank. Obviously, I'm way bigger. If we take a look at the list here... Oh, we're good. Pfft. Bruh. We're so far away from Poland, it's not even funny. However, if we got Bohemia, for example, in as a partner, they would take over. Actually, dude. That's why we don't want someone like Austria, France, or Bohemia or whatever, because they'll become the senior partner. Okay, we gotta be careful about that, yeah. We gotta be careful about that. Someone like Castile or Aragon, though, I could definitely get in. Or Volhynia, Kiev right here. Maybe some of these other guys, but I'm not really interested in going that way. So what do we do after this, man? Obviously, still waiting to get Poland and these guys in so we can fight for Slovenia right here. I think we finish off Bulgaria. Oh, Izmit has annexed these guys. Okay, Yeah, we finish off Bulgaria and then start chopping down the Greek guys. It's gotta be it. And Izmit is actually fighting Biz right now, probably? Yeah. Okay, so if... no, they won't make him disappear. Also, who's this up here? That's Muscovy? What the hell? That's a tiny-ass Muscovy. Okay. But, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing with them. Oh! There it is! There it is, ladies and gentlemen! Well, you know, man, rest in peace to whatever the previous guy was called, Luigi, but there is... Why is he Grand Prince? That can't be his biggest title, but there we go. We've officially, I think, lined up everything. Yes. Yes, it is still the Hungarian Union, so next month he'll become King of Hungary instead of Grand Prince of Galicia, I think. And there we go, 5 members. Hungary, Naples, Poland, Galicia, and Provence. Now, Poland and Galicia are actually already integration level 6, because that's where they got to themselves. So let's do the parliament and do all of those things. Now, first thing we want to check, succession law. Okay, we do want to change the succession law because if, for example, there's a woman over here, they'll fall off. So I think let's actually wait a month, pass the parliament, and then see. Okay, so he's still Grand Prince. That can't be the biggest title, man. That can't be the biggest title. Yeah, I think King of Poland or Naples or Hungary is more prestigious than Grand Prince, but all right. Yeah, okay, he's back in Buda. Excellent. There we go. The air is good. We're chilling. Let's call Parliament and bribe these two guys so they get up to 7 as well. And I can't believe I was bribing the nobles the whole time when we could have just done the clergy. Why is I think my mouse battery is dying, but yeah, okay. Parliament is being 99.99% backing. Let's wait a year. Let's wait a year. Let's hope they win. Okay, he's of age. Ah, frick, we can't marry him. Okay, because he's not an adult. But I thought it's because he lives over there. Why does this guy keep going back and forth? Is his wife? No, she's French. Wait a minute. Why am I the only one not helping out in this, whereas everyone else is? The hell? Excellent. So that has passed. So if we take a look at this, everyone's at level 7. Excellent. Now, let's take a look at their laws. Okay, that does change. Perfect. So that's good. Yes. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Wait, why does... Is it because they're Orthodox? Is it because they're Orthodox? See, everyone's heir is Crown Prince Carlo right here, which I can't marry. Oh, I can marry him now. Hold up. This is very important. No one wants to marry him. Is he Orthodox? He can't. No, he's Catholic. Why is there... There's really no one eligible to marry him with? Huh. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, it is because Galicia is Orthodox. We can negotiate succession law with them, and they'll enact same religious group policy. That's why it can't be applied to them, but this is simple, and there we go. Now he'll be the heir of them as well. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we have done everything to keep everyone in the union, but damn, man, why does nobody want to marry him? Let's see, any women heirs anywhere? She's already married, though. Damn, that would have been such a good opportunity. She's already married. Castile. Okay, I'm just gonna look around here while the Poland's dealing with this. Now, a lot of these people wouldn't accept because of in a union. But what does that mean, in a union? Is it because... No, now he's there. Yeah, what's the in a union modifier? It doesn't tell me. I mean, I understand it's because there's a union, but what are they considering there? Okay, Poland wrapped that up, so the only thing that's left to do right here is to rein in junior diplomacy on both them and Galicia. Okay, now none of my boys can do wars on their own. I'm actually really mad that we can't marry this guy. I don't know what in a union means. Why? Yeah. It's not like we had issues with this earlier. I mean, we've always been in a union since the start with Naples and Croatia. And there are lots of girls. Alright, so Austria is currently involved in this. Might actually be a good time to hit them, even though they're gonna bring in 1 million people. So am I. So we basically, because Ferrara is gonna join as well, we basically take the entire area of Carniola. 2 little locations from Ferrara, and then basically 2.5 provinces from Austria. Sure, why not? Let's finish that area off just so we can keep focusing on the south fully. Fabricate CB, Austria. There we go for that. First, breakfast. All right, breakfast done, and let's declare. I don't even know who I'm fighting here. Can we win? Yes, we can. All right. Frick it. Who are we fighting? Not that many people, honestly. Just Milan, Ferrara, and Austria are the big guys. Oh my god, he died. Maybe he was sickly. Maybe that's why they didn't want to marry him. Well, that sucks. Still the same, right? He still gets everything? Yeah, okay, we're chilling. Oh, this guy's 14. Not bad. Maybe they'll want to marry him. All right, how many kids do these guys have? How many kids does Roberto have? Oh, just this one. I don't know if they'll be making any more. Damn, who's in line after him? Consort in the Kingdom of France, our ruler's younger sister. Who is she married to? Oh, the French king. Hold up. That's how... Because if she gets into power, then her kid will be the next heir, and her kid is the heir to France, isn't it? Yeah, Philippe. But we don't want to get into it with France. We can never outscale them. France, as we know, is like always the most powerful country that we can see, at least, like the second greatest power after whoever's in China, or India, third. So we don't want that. That way we'll become the junior partner. Dangerous game we're playing here. Oh, they'll already accept. Cool. Well, that's the only thing I want. Nice. There we go. War with Austria done. Excellent. So I do have a Slovenian subject right here, actually. These guys. How can you... How... Yeah, they're Slovene is what I wanted to say. So we can, yeah, we can grant all of that to them, man. They can go ahead and integrate it up. There we go. We'll grant them that. There we go. They can integrate all of that up. Perfect. We're actually done expanding this way. All we gotta do is focus on the Balkans now. See, now I gotta redo the formation again for 15 minutes. That's why I don't do it, man. That's why I don't do it. You can't, like, lock in a formation or anything. Now, by the way, out of all of these guys, I don't want to integrate anyone. So, maybe if we're not doing our wars, we can do theirs. Oh, cool. They had another son. Nice. All right, this guy's 16. Will someone marry him? No one wants to marry him, man. Yeah, it's still the freaking union thing. Maybe I need to improve relations with people. We'll try it like that. Who is she? Does it say if someone's, like, the heir? It doesn't. It just says what they are. Oh, there's actually no one to marry, even if I improve relations with people. They're not like, yeah, no. It's not like there's people we can get into a union right here, von Freiburg. Unless these Danish guys. Let me take a look at these. Crown Princess, what do they got? They got this. Currently, she's ahead, but this guy's young. He'll have more kids, so there's nothing there. Someone here? Nope, no one there either. These guys get elected. Nope, not there. Ferrara, these are republics. Aragon, she's got a someone. They don't have an heir right now, though. Let's keep an eye out on Aragon. Oh, wait, but she has kids. Why is none of them... Is she just a regent? No, she's not a regent. Why is there no heir, then? I think I just gotta marry this guy to a nobleman. Let's make him join, something. Ah, well, that was a smart lady. She's kind of old for him, though. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Also, do you guys think that this area is kind of weird? I mean, realistically, shouldn't this be a part of it as well? Yeah, I think this should be a part of it as well, instead of Styria. Maybe, I think Austria has some sort of trouble, so we can sign the proposal. We give Austria a loan with 7% interest rate. They can give us that. Wow, an entire province? Really? And we do an alliance with Austria. Am I really interested in that? Am I interested in this right here? Interesting. This is the only way to do an alliance, but do we really want to do an alliance with them? Let's check the HRE again. They're still the Emperor. They're going to be dragging us into bullshit, man. Look at what France and England and Denmark are doing. Hell no, we don't want an alliance. Let's just give them a loan. Frick it, why not? Let's just give them a loan. All right, well, Parliament has come around. If I fight Bulgaria, I have to fight Thessaly and Volhynia as well, which I don't want to do, so let's just fight Izmit. We'll take, like, first the Bulgarian stuff from them or something like that. All right, got the CB. Go forth, my minions. Great relations, really? All right, good enough. No frickin' way, another one, bro? We're getting frickin' cursed here. Oh my god, good thing this guy created frickin' Laszlo here. Ladislaus, sorry. Hey, you're kidding. All right, hopefully we won't have a regency. You know, maybe it's a sign, though. Maybe they'll want to marry this third guy. You know, at this level of prestige, I think we should start requesting cardinal seats. All right, excellent. Okay, let's give Bulgaria to one of these subjects here. There we go. This guy's 3 provinces now. Gotta remember to delete this dumbass market, though. All right, this is my peace deal with Izmit. I'm actually gonna take these 2.5 provinces, give them to subjects, and then I'm taking 4 more provinces down here that we're gonna pop 2 subjects out of. And we'll finally establish some Greek subjects, but very close to Constantinople, very close. Now, my only issue with this is Albania. I want to own all of the Balkans directly, hopefully. But Naples never integrates Albania, man. They never do it. So how can I get Albania? I don't think I can. I actually probably should have fought, but no, we got Achaia down here too. Or maybe just to make prettier borders, I can feed all of Albania to Albania, all of Morea to Achaia, something like that, and then whatever Naples does, it does. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's later. That's like fixing borders, making them pretty. Age of Discovery I set. I'm gonna go with admin focus here because I want religious stuff. But damn, man, only 37 years for this? We're really going kind of hard. Maybe I should lay off of these guys for a bit and shoot, I don't know, take them to Teutons or something and give it to Poland, or maybe fight Ferrara. Give stuff to Naples or Sicily too. Who's Sicily linked up with? I wonder if your junior partners can form. Oh, look at this, dude. Maybe we even got a CB. We don't. We just give all of Sicily to Naples? Yeah, I don't know if junior partners can form countries. They should be able to. I don't see why not. Wait, what? Crown Princess? Oh my god, this is even better though. What happened with the son? Our ruler's son. Well, then who is she? Oh my god. It's his daughter. It's his daughter, isn't it? It's not. Granddaughter from where? Oh, it's his daughter. Okay, this is actually really good, man. Because it's better for us to have women. Because then we can marry them to crown princes, or already princes, or already kings. Because most everyone has male rulers and male heirs. Ah, man, this is the meta, I'm telling you, boys, man. I'm telling you. Okay, that's who the heir is, Little Maria. All right, well, you know, this guy did nothing, but this guy did a good thing. You know what? Sure, man. Cyprus is our possible rival. Sure. We're similar power, really, when you take a look at it. I'm only the master of all of this, and they're Cyprus, so it evens out. All right, but yeah, currently annexing who? These 2 guys. Yeah, that's who I'm annexing. All right, I'm gonna make Maria here a genius. Newer institutions have started spawning. Pike and Shot already spawned. Cool. Oh, shoot. Printing press. How am I doing with libraries? Not very good at all. I also need universities too, actually. I think I've researched them. I should have. Yeah, there's university. Okay, let's spam them in libraries. All right, the Order of the Dragon. We unlock the Order of the Dragon policy globally. We enact Order of the Dragon in Order of the Dragon chivalry. So, wait, actually now we have a different one. It's, which one is it? It's admin laws? It's not. It's mill laws. Order of chivalry. Now we got the Order of St. George. Nobles levy size, and we have a chivalric order. But we can swap that out for the Order of the Dragon. Garrison size, fort defense. Every Romanian, Hungarian, South Slavic, or Albanian-speaking country will be able to join the Order of the Dragon. You know what? It's gonna give us a lot of loans, but it's cool and unique. Also, at this point, I can improve cultural opinion with, Hey, nice, I do want to do Bulgarian. Oh, this will all be cores. This will be cores. This will be cores. Everything will be cores. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Wallachia and Moldavia are stacked up. So are these guys. I think it's probably best if we do it for Bulgarian, honestly. Because it's the largest one, right? Yeah. Alright, a new CB has been acquired. Let's pull up on Izmit once again, ladies and gentlemen, and take stuff from them primarily here. Yeah, let's declare. I know we're not really doing that much, damn, my mouse jumped. PU stuff right now, but that's because everyone that can be acquired right now has been. And all we're banking on is that our, heiress can marry someone cool. So, let's declare. Inquisition law is actually something I was waiting on for quite a while. We're gonna go local courts for this. Even though a lot of our country is Orthodox, and is gonna be, we do need to start converting things faster. And some guys are. You know, I got my guys on auto, but they do it. And, you know, we got the passive conversion as well. Not that quick, but it's chugging along. Religion is, you know, especially between Catholic and Orthodox, something we really don't have to concern ourselves with that much. And even in this war, I'm actually going to start doing that whole Albania thing. Later on, I'm going to give them the stuff that I own that's in Albania. But for now, I think in this war, we're going to give them these 3 locations, which are owned by Izmit. Ottomans are a vassal of someone. Of whomst? There we go. Of Egypt. How the turntables turn. There's got to be something done here, man. Something has to be done about these guys. Of course. All right, the embargoes. How could I forget? It's always France. We're not powerful enough to be any hegemon. I'm gonna take everything that Izmit has over in Europe. It's as simple as that. The other stuff that they have, I'm not interested in. Wait, who's occupying this? Occupied by Naples. Let's see if they transfer occupation of this. Okay, actually they did. Excellent. So that goes to Albania, and I'm gonna take the rest and create subjects. Perfect. There we go. Done. Now, I know we got a lot of disconnected stuff right here, and we are going to have to create some pretty weird-ass subjects here. But maybe we can do one that's a Aegean archipelago, but no, because a lot of these are Orthodox, then Catholic. Cultures are probably... Well, no, it's actually all Greek. Cool. No culture conversion has been done down here, which is strange, but religious has, which is good for me. Okay, subjects have been created. Granted these guys all the islands, created a Thessaly right here that's going to own Thessaly, then these guys that are going to own this. It's all right. We're chilling. Who's next on the chopping block? Probably these guys. Yep. And let's take a look at these guys. Everything is integrated. Cool. We can do them as well. Okay. Whoops. Almost forgot the most important one. Byzantion. Oh, it's nice. I think they'll pop out as Catholic. Yes, they will. Perfect, dude. Yeah, this is just a little bit of a lucky break right here. I don't know why so many Catholics are here, but that's nice. One more subject. One more subject. There we go. We've created Byzantion, and they're Catholic. Nice. All right, in other news, still pretty far away from other institutions, so we can continue to research old stuff. All right, well, gonna eat up Byzantium pretty soon. Let's see, Achaia right here is Catholic, so we could feed them this stuff down here. Then we give this to, like, these guys. Give this to Byzantion. Perfect. Now, what is Biz looking like? Yeah, that's just all they have. Do they have any subjects? No subjects. They are allied to Thessaly, though, so we can eat up Thessaly, too, maybe. Hey, we got, shoot, 5 more eligible towns to become cities. Let's do it. Hey, there we go. Our princess is of age, and, of course, she is still our heir. Please let me marry someone. No one wants to, man. Why, dude? Because we don't have a diplomat. Okay, hold up. And the only one that wants to do it is Moldavia. Oh. Except it's still in a union. The in a union thing. Okay, let's... Maybe with improving relations we can get something done. So let's take a look at like guys that aren't bigger than us and see if we can find someone that's willing to marry us. Bohemia we can do already. We are already more powerful unless they become HRE Emperor. But we're also fairly close to Austria and they're the Emperor too. Dude. We got Yuri right here, which is the historical Hussite guy, right? Or not? No. But it is Yuri from Podebrad. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have nothing. Now, unless these guys are in some sort of disaster right now, maybe they're like still... No, the Hussite thing ended. What is it gonna take for us to marry her to him? So, royal marriage, Bohemia, 4465. Trust, opinion. But it's still, it's the in a union thing. There are cool things, man. There are cool things. We could also wait for this guy, Dennis from Burgundy, to turn 16. That's how we get Portugal. But if we marry him, their kid, basically we also bring in Bohemia like that. And Bohemia is actually really powerful. They got a trillion different subjects, dude. Yeah, there are lots of opportunities. This guy has a wife. Okay, I'm just looking at... They got a girl, Viscountess Elizabeth. Sweden, what about Sweden? This guy's too little, can't wait for that. This guy, we could wait for this guy. Heir to Volhynia, Tver, Pinsk, Vitebsk, and this. So lots of things here. What about Kiev? This guy's too little, can't wait for him. I think it's gotta be Bohemia, man. I wonder if we can improve enough with them. We've already improved actually quite a lot with Bohemia. Maybe we can try and profess trust. Oh, there we go. What the hell? What? Is this wrong, dude? Is this wrong? Is this busted from here? Because proposed royal marriage, her... Yeah, look! Oh no, they won't accept. Yeah, they won't accept. They won't accept. Negative 20, different primary culture in a union. What is the in a union modifier? It wasn't there earlier. Okay, now I got mega relations with Bohemia. Or no, I don't. God damn it, man. He got married. Shoot, gonna have to try for Portugal. I can't believe... I don't know what... Okay, that's enough for today. I'm actually gonna exit the game and hope that that modifier isn't there because I don't know what in a union means. We were always in a union and there was never any issues doing it earlier. Is it because the union is like too big and too integrated maybe? Maybe that's what it means. Oh, such good opportunities. I can't believe we didn't catch this one, man. I profess trust in everything. God damn. Now, Portugal is realistically the only one we can do then. We got Austria too, but this guy's 12. What about Portuguese guy? This guy's 10. Our relations with Austria aren't that good. If we couldn't get freaking Bohemia. Yeah, alright. Back tomorrow with a fresh brain. Alright, so it's the next day and I did a little bit of reading about the in the union thing and it's honestly, it's pretty much what the game said, man. They don't want to marry us because we rule this super powerful union and the country that I'm marrying knows that if they marry that guy or that girl to my guy or my girl, that they'll eventually end up in a union. I guess the modifier is more powerful the more guys you got in the union. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. So either way, she ended up marrying some random French guy by herself. I didn't do that. So yeah. Either way, what I'm doing right now is just selling some locations over to Albania for free just to clean up the map over here. We're not really benefiting from these anyways, so... And I actually forgot that yesterday I wanted to declare Byzantium. I just realized we got a claim on them. So let's go ahead and take the world... Not the world. The city of the world's desire. First, for my subject Byzantion. And later, for myself. Maybe we annex Thessaly here too. Let's not co-belligerent them. You know what, and once again, just saying stuff about this whole in a union thing, I actually don't hate the mechanic because kinda it does make sense, man, especially when trying to marry off countries, you know, which are, you know, smaller powers than yourself, and they know that they'll end up as a junior partner like all of these guys have. So I'm not opposed to it, but maybe, you know, with good enough relations and with being powerful enough, they should actually see it as some sort of prestigious thing, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Well, what's your guys' opinion on the whole in a union thing? I think I explained it well enough. Have you guys encountered it? Also, I'm surprised that we didn't encounter it earlier. Or maybe it was there, but the modifier was smaller than -60, which is what it was now. Dude, some randoms are standing in Constantinople. Also, how big is this fort, man? Oh my god, dude. We're never gonna siege this down. Especially if these guys are actually leading the siege. I'm just standing here like a moron. You know what? I do think it should be this difficult to take, though. I do think it should be this difficult to take. Jesus, a level 6 fort, man. Alright, here's a separate piece on Thessaly for some stuff over here. I can't full annex them anyway like this, so we'll just take care of the rest of them later. I can't take Constantinople. Who else are they fighting, man? Karasi. Who the hell is that? These guys? Alright, got the boats in and everything. It's still not takeable, but I'm just gonna help these guys siege it down to see what happens. If they take it, they take it. Frick it, I'll take it from them. Oh, they actually pieced out. These guys. Excellent. Or wait, no, what the hell happened? Why am I fighting them? What? How are these guys now fighting me? They didn't make Biz a vassal or anything, did they? They didn't. Now this I don't get. How did that happen? Well, I don't want anything from them. Or actually, wait, do I? Yeah, I do want stuff from them. I want their islands. Such a weird thing, man. How did this happen? I need to get some war score on them so I can take these islands. Or maybe it can be done in the main piece screen. Okay, so I take basically a full annex Biz right here, like this. Kinda. Yeah, we can do that in the main peace deal. Excellent. So let's just siege down Constantinople. I'll give stuff over here to my subjects, obviously. Well, I'll give everything to my subjects. Hey, we finally freaking got it. Excellent. So, yes, this has everything that I want. Let's just examine this. Why is Western Anatolia the same color as the Aegean Archipelago? As far as I can tell, I am taking everything I want here. Okay, well, that's the peace deal. There we go. Biz has been annexed. Did I receive some sort of subject or something? No, I don't think so. We're good. Okay, excellent. Disband levies, send the army home, and let's cut the cake, you know? Yeah, the Grand Principality of Muscovy is once again a worthy rival for one of the most powerful countries in the world. Okay, gave the stuff that I could to my vassals, and this down here, I'm actually gonna give to Achaia, who is the Neapolitan subject. I know we don't really in any way benefit from this, or giving stuff to Albania right here, but listen, I like nice borders more than I like us getting 0.1 ducats from this. Okay, I've officially gotten rid of the Albanian locations. Now let's just sell all of these to Achaia. It's nice, because these guys will convert it to Catholic too, which, yeah. Okay, there we go. Everything over here has been sold to Morea. Milan? Really? What the hell? Okay, I guess we'll be fighting Milan. Everything over here has been sold to Achaia. Everything's been sold to Albania, and I just annexed one of these subjects right here. How many more vassals do we have? Sorry, fiefdoms, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we still have quite a lot of them. Wallachia we definitely need to do, obviously. They're one of the bigger ones. I mean, we need to do all of them, don't we? Let's just check out their course to see who's next. Yeah, these guys would be nice to take down, actually, because it's really, really close to our capital. So, I'm gonna start it on them, and these guys are fairly large as well. Yeah, okay, not in a rush or anything. Can freaking build fast enough, man. I mean, I'm on auto build, obviously, except for specific things, but pike and shot is probably closed. This will be nice, a nice use of the money to upgrade to the modern road. Do we get it immediately? Let's see, no, not pike and shot, I mean, printing press. So we go down here, modern road is all the way down, isn't it? Yeah, paved road, sorry, paved road. Do I tank that stability? It's quite a lot. 61, 27% spread. I'll take it as soon as we finish researching this. All right, well, we finished researching that. That has spread a little bit more, so we're not going to lose as much stability. Let's embrace the printing press, and let's start researching printing press stuff, such as immediately going down to the cabinet seat and paved road. Alright, so aside from that, man, we're pretty close to wrapping it up right here. Even though that much time hasn't passed in-game, the video, I think, is long enough, and we have accomplished quite a lot. Who is left to fight over in the Balkans? So we basically have Milan right here. That's Milan right there. And then we have some of these minor guys, like Candia. Well, actually, they're not that minor. They got Crete and a couple islands and this over here. And then it's Karasi, actually, who owns this little bit right here. And then, of course, we gotta fight Sicily to take over their subjects right here. Yeah, Athens, Salona, and Neopatria right here. And, of course, we could give stuff over here to Naples. We can see if they form the two Sicilies. And additionally, we need to fight Germian for roads and coast right here. Okay, cool. So Milan, Sicily, Candia, and Germian. That's actually not that bad at all. Yeah, not that bad at all. Not that many wars, man. We've accomplished quite a lot. I guess in next episode we'll focus quite a lot more on giving stuff to our junior partners, whereas this is going to be a minor focus, and obviously we'll be integrating a whole lot. But with all that said, I think this is a pretty good time to wrap it up. But yeah, man, like I just said, accomplished quite a lot in episode 2 of our roleplay Kingdom of Hungary personal union campaign right here. I just wish that modifier wasn't there, man, because if it wasn't, dude, Bohemia would be in our fold right now, maybe even Austria or some stuff like that. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that whole in a union modifier, but we did accomplish quite a lot. We expanded, conquered almost the entirety of the Balkans, integrating subjects right here. We got Provence in the union, we got Poland in the union, we got Galicia in the union, so the Hungarian union is the most powerful in the world and the most prestigious. Almost on the great powers list. In fact, I should be on the great powers list. Who the hell is this? Vij, nice. Actually, very cool to see a successful Vijayanagara. And yeah, man, and next time I guess we'll continue getting into it with the guys I just said in the Balkans. We'll fight Sicily. We'll see if Naples can form the 2 Sicilies. Maybe we'll try and go for some other junior partners, but I doubt it at this point. We'll be annexing the subjects and continuing to grow the great dynasty of Anjou. Now, the Italian version. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments below how you guys enjoy this small roleplay style. I know it was a slightly more conquest focused this game, but you know, we still did all of that dynastic stuff and stuff like that, so I still had a lot of fun. Control is looking good. It's about to get even better with the paved road here. Subjects love me, you know, we're assimilating cultures, converting stuff to Catholic right here at a pretty decent pace, and I can say I do like this grand campaign quite a lot. So yeah, one more episode left of this, one more episode left of Poland. It's gonna be banging, and after that we'll get into it once again with some random small and weird countries like that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, so you stay up to date when future videos drop. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, but that's it for me for now. See you next time.